In this video, I'm about to break down how to run the best defense in Madden 23. This defense will allow you to easily stop the run while still bringing amazing pressure and playing lockdown coverage. You're going to be able to get sacks, interceptions, force turnovers, and get big stops to win more games. Looking for Madden 23 Ultimate Team coins? AOEAH.com is the cheapest and most reliable coins on the market. Click the link in the description and use coupon code SPORTS for 3% off your order. YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Duke, back here from sportsgamers.com, and today I'll be teaching you the secrets behind my defense. Now, I'm going to be playing a very high-level player that runs the meta. He runs pretty much bunch and tight all game, and he has some very good defense too. So we're going to go over exactly what I like to do, and I first just want to touch on the basic setup of what I like to do. So I'm playing mostly at a dollar man-to-man, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the cover 2 man, and I'm just going to basically move the blitzing linebacker on the running back side next to that defensive end, as you guys can see there. And then what I do is I just QB contain, and that's the basic setup. When I move the linebacker outside that defensive end and QB contain, that lets the defensive end come around untouched the majority of the time. And at that point, there's a lot more adjustments I do to it, which I'll be breaking down in this video. So there's a few different things you can do, and it kind of just depends upon the formation that they're in, what they're doing offensively. Now, if you do want my full defensive scheme and my full offensive schemes, everything I run to become a better Madden player, check out sportsgamers.com, become a VIP member. I got the link in the description and the comments. You'll get everything on the site, all the ebooks, all the tips for $24.99. And if you use coupon code Duke, you'll get 10% off your order. But because he's playing mostly bunch, I'm running a lot of the cover 2 man as my base play. What this will do is it'll allow me to shade my coverage underneath after I blitz that linebacker and QB contain, because when you shade your coverage underneath, you have still the safeties over the top, and that just allows you to clamp down a lot on those quick pass wheels, slants, post crossers, all that. Now, another adjustment you're going to see me make a lot is I like to put the safety on the bunch side into a flat zone and zone drop the flat 25-ish yards to take away corner routes. Now, here, he's kind of moved the ball downfield. He's had a nice drive so far, but I've kind of started to see what he likes to do. And I'm going to start to take away his reads. Right there, you guys see nothing was open. He scrambled. A lot of times what I'll do is I'll use the guy guarding the running back, because I know that most of the time they'll block the running back, and that kind of gives me an extra guy in coverage. So I'm going to move the safety in the box here, because I think he might be trying to run, getting into the red zone. But again, there's nothing open, and he's forced to take a sack. The key to this defense is to have a fast defensive end, or really 2 fast defensive ends, because they'll be coming around the corner untouched a lot of the time. So on a 3rd and long situation, again, I'm just kind of going to blitz a few extra players just because I saw that he audibled in tight. I thought he was going to run a play action, and I just didn't want him to have any time to let those routes develop. So I did audible at the last second to blitz both of my slot corners. Now, I'm on offense now. We played a good drive first, and I did notice his tendencies. He did get 3 points, but I feel very comfortable what he likes to do. He is running the 3-3 Cub, which is the defense that Henry's been running very recently to win, the last MCS tournament. He'll be running it in the Madden Bowl too. It's a really good defense, and as you guys can see here, it actually does pretty good against play action. Even with that extra motion blocker I used, I still didn't have much there. I just had to kind of try to throw that post late. It got broken up, so I'm on 2nd down. So you guys can see he's hovering over my guard. I'm going to ID the mic on the same side screen linebacker as my running back. Hopefully I can step up in the pocket and get a little bit of time to throw this corner out, because I noticed that he had put that corner on the side of the bunch into a deep zone. So moving the ball pretty well, but I do see that this is a good defensive player. He can get pressure on me, so I'm going to come out, try to run the ball, see if he has run D. And the Cub does do a good job against the run. That's one of actually the best things about it. And I didn't really have much there. So I'm going to go right back to the play I hit before with the corner route. And this time I would try to hit the C route. It got good separation off the initial defender, but the safety was there over the top. So I've got myself in a 3rd down situation. Now, as you guys can see, I have threat detector, but it's not showing any of those outside linebackers as blitzing. But because of the way he set this defense up, I know there's still a possibility that they could be blitzing. That's another thing about the 3-3 Cub, and they actually are. So I didn't block anybody there, and he got quick pressure. So now I'm on a 4th down situation. I pretty much feel confident that if I can give myself time here, I'm going to have an easy read. So again, I can see what's going on as far as the blitzers go. Although again, there's ways to hide that against threat detector out of this formation. And I'm feeling like he's probably blitzing the guy on the right of the screen too, it's just not showing. And he actually dropped him into coverage this time. And, I had 2 players coming open. I just couldn't get the ball. So that was good D. So anyways, we're back on defense, which is really what I want to focus on in this video. And he's still in bunch every single play. And I got to do a better job of that. The running back, he's hit me once or twice. And that's just my job. I got to get out there. Because as you guys can see, when I put that safety in the flat zone on the bunch side, it's zone dropped to 25 yards. So he can't throw that corner out. And when you shady your coverage underneath with good man-to-man corners, they're not going to be able to throw the routes over the middle too easily either. So the other adjustment I'm making is I'm putting my safety on the one receiver side into an inside third. What that's going to help out against is if he tries to run, say, a deep post, or maybe the crossing route from verticals, or even the post route from mesh post, he can't throw those quickly over the middle. So on 4th down, I'm going to mix it up here. He audibled to tight, and I've noticed that when he goes to tight, he likes to play action pass, and I just didn't anticipate a slant to Gronk. That kind of threw me off there. So he was able to pick that up. But I'm noticing right now that I have his bunch on lock. It's just when he audibles to tight, I'm probably going to need to run a different defense because one of the ways to counter the defense I'm running against bunch is play action. And when he's going to tight, he's pretty much running play action every play. So now that I see that, I know what I want to do against tight. I'm just going to blitz, probably audible to spinner and make adjustments if I see him audible to tight. Because when I go to spinner, now both of the slot corners blitzing, and I can get some better pressure at him if he does try to run play action. And right there, I did shade underneath and he caught me. I didn't expect him to run a streak route over the top right there, but that's fine. So in a situation like this at the 10-yard line, I have no problem shading underneath because now, I can't really get beat over the top, and that's going to prevent the quick wheel routes and all that. So good defense right there, 2nd and goal. Again, we're going to blitz and shade underneath again, just because I know that this area of the field is really hard to beat this type of defense. And he actually tries to motion block, and as soon as I see that, I run to that corner out. And honestly, he had the slant coming open. Luckily, I just got really good pressure there, so he didn't have time for that to get open. Now, 3rd and goal, we're going to bring pressure again, and we have basically used the same adjustment where we had that flat zone on the bunch side to take away the corner out, and I can sit over the middle, and he gets sacked. So I've been playing really, really good defense, and I actually... This is the first time all year I block a kick. Literally the first time all year. I thought I was going to be able to crib that, but, I was unable to. So I've only had the ball for, basically, a few plays so far. I mean, I probably could have thrown the crosser there, but I threw it away. Honestly, they gave me intentional grounding. I mean, I thought I moved enough outside the pocket. I guess I wasn't paying close enough attention. I'll put that one on me, but that really got me in a bad situation now. Because, he's a good defensive player, and he's been sending some pressure at me that, look, see what I mean? When I run play action, it still comes in unless I motion block. So I just need to, find a way to get some time here, because if I have time, I always have someone that I feel is open. It's just I haven't had much time. And right here, I was just trying to get half of the yards back to give myself a more manageable situation. He dropped the ball. I'm just going to go ahead and punt, because I just don't feel like I don't feel scared about his offense. I feel like I can stop him pretty easily, and I feel like if I punt, I don't want to give him anything easy, right? I don't want to, go for 4th and 30 and just give him easy points. So again, as I said, as soon as I see him audible to tight, from now on, I'm audibling in the spinner and just making adjustments. He was unable to pick that blitz up, got a big sack. Here, he just threw it a quick flat. That's really frustrating because that should have been a 3rd and long, but he just made my guy miss in the flat. Pretty good adjustment right there to just audible to a flat route. I guess he assumed that I had dropped back my clouds pretty far, which I did. And I have no idea what this is. He just came out and audibled into pistol randomly and just ran. It looked like a zone run. I definitely wasn't ready for that. I feel like that was a cheap touchdown just because I literally was not expecting that. That's on me, though. I got to be more aware. I can't give him a free touchdown like that, just not paying attention. But as you guys can see, though, I'm down here. I've been playing good D all game, but I'm down. And I haven't even really tried to run the ball. I mean, I barely had the ball. I've had the ball for 5 or 6 plays, I feel like, so I haven't even had a chance to get into my offense. But we finally decided, hey, we got the qualifier. We got to use him, right? And what do you know? I get a touchdown. So I'm right back in the game. I've been playing good D. We got to get a stop here. And we're going to go right back to the same setup I've been using, which is to blitz off the running back side. I always prefer to blitz off the running back side because, honestly, the running back, as you guys see here, he does not block this blitz. Looking to become a better Madden player and win more games? Check out sportsgamers.com. I built sportsgamers.com from the ground up to give you the best Madden tips, best Madden ebooks, all at the best price, bar none. We have a VIP membership that gives you access to the entire site, every ebook and every tip we release all year long for only $24.99. Click the link in the description. I've also pinned it in the comments, and use coupon code DUKE for 10% off your order. Blitz. So when you blitz off the running back side, that just gives you better coverage on the bunch side, and you guys can see as long as I take away that corner out, again, that's very key. I have my flat zone drop to 25 yards. He can't throw that. He's not been able to find anything open. Now here again, I'm just going to sit in the man-to-man, and I have to watch the slant route myself. So I'm starting to get a good sense of every time he goes to tight, what route combo he's running. I feel like I'm more, I can stop that. I just need to be a little bit more aware when he audibles to tight. So 4th and 1, this is interesting. He comes out in this formation with the ability to audible to goal line, and I know that. So I come out of goal line just so I don't give him a free conversion by audibling into goal line, and I think he sees that. So because he sees that, he resets his play, and at this point I'm like, okay, is he going to run stretch? Is he going to try to throw the ball? Honestly, this is a situation where I'm taking a risk of being in this defense, but I'm going to guard the corner out on the right, and the one on the left, that was he had like a step. That was a timing throw, and he just kind of, honestly, he threw it a second early. If he throws that a second later, he probably gets me, but, I don't know if he rushed the throw due to pressure in his face or what, because I was looking at that corner out, but we're able to get the stop, and now I'm feeling good here. I'm like, all right, let's get a touchdown, let's go up, and let's end this game, because he can't move the ball on me. I have the perfect adjustments for his offense. I just need to get a stop. I just need to score a touchdown and go up, and I feel like I'll get a stop and win the game. So here, now that I've finally had like a reasonable amount of plays against his defense, I'm starting to see what's open. And I'm honestly, at this point, I'm not even concerned about the blitz anymore. It's getting good pressure. I just got to make my reads faster. And that time, that was a free play. He was offsides, so I could have gone to the flat, but I wanted to hit that on the goal line. And now we're going to go to the RPO little play from spread, just because this is a really good play at the goal line. A lot of people expect you to run, and unless you pass commit, that play is very, very hard to stop. So now we're up. We're up, and we're back on defense, was where I want to be. I feel really good about my defense. All right, so again, we're doing the same adjustment. We're doing an inside third on the one receiver side by the safety, and a flat on the bunch side. This takes away both the routes over the middle and also the corner route. And you guys see, this man is motion blocking. He's blocking 2 extra players against a 5-man blitz, and he's still getting sacked. This is why I said this dollar is really the bestie in the game against people who love to pass the ball. And all I have to do is guard the middle of the field myself. I'm sick about that. He has nothing else. That's all on me. The other thing I've been noticing is when he goes into tight, and I'll explain this in a second, he's either wanting to throw crossing routes over the middle or corners or seams. That's literally it. So I have to box for bunch. Now I just got to box up tight. So again, you can see I'm in the same adjustments. All I'm doing is blitzing the running back side with that contain. He can't block it. I take the corner out away and I guard the middle. That flat zone is taking the corner away every time. Now this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to blitz, but inside third, the linebacker in the middle of the field and guard the slant. Perfect. When I put that middle third, inside third by the linebacker, take away seam route. Also, I had a deep zone to take away the corner, and then I just guarded the slants, and he had nowhere to go. So 4th and 34, this is for the game. I'm just going to blitz 5. Also, I'm going to engage with the line with my user. I've dropped back a middle third, and I have my flats drop back to about 30 yards, so I know that they can't get behind him. He just tries to chuck it right down the middle on 3 dudes, and we're able to get the stop and win the game. Hope you all enjoyed it. I'm out.